suicidal thoughts. So one day, I was listening to the music of silence, and suddenly, a whispering voice whispered to my inner soul that if fiancé fiand, if only you believe, awamwandi abanandi, lesa wandi his love is a sweet yasikandi. Suicidal thoughts, depression, anxiety, stress is on your neck, tizzy babad. Taking your own life, please don't. Forever drowning in sadness, I promise you won't. Because see, John 16 verse 33 teaches us to stick to him, for he overcame. Being in this position, I know it's not your fault. This life you have on the cross, it was bought. You are a fighter, hang on Jesus, all your battles he fought. If you could have seen the devastation in this situation, shattered hearts you'll leave behind, would you still have left this world that day? But you still chose to take your own life anyway. If you'd known would cry so violently and struggle just to breathe, don't face the wrath of your own death. Would that have made a difference? Would you still have chosen to leave? You left without a warning. You left without saying goodbye. You left us with only questions. The most important one is why? Why did you believe you had to face this world alone? I promise would have helped if only you had known. Why did you choose to fight the battle silently? Was this the reason you choose to take your own life honestly? I'm not glad your pain has ended, but our pain has just begun. This kind of death is not fun. Help us hold on to the part of you. You left us with only your song. Keep playing it in heaven. We'll write the words and sing along.
Let's stop being idle when in depression, cause suicide is on a mission. You chose death without appreciating the gift of birth and breath on this earth. We are all ready to blame you for choosing death over life. Everyone is shocked upon hearing the bad news that you are gone, cause family and friends are still hearing the tone of your voice. I was deeply hurt to see one of us giving up. Why didn't you ask for a second chance? You just decided to leave us with scars when we believed that we'd be rocking as stars. I know you must be feeling bad. I know what you're passing through is hard. It could be rejection, lack of financial stability, grief, or pain. But choosing to end your life is not a solution. You were a part of the mission. Making a decision to end your life wasn't supposed to be part of your intentions to end your tribulations.
So a message to somebody out there: break free from suicidal thoughts by talking to someone somewhere. Don't allow the pain of life on yourself to bear. Taking your own life to yourself and loved ones is not fair. Purpose.
What was so hard that God cannot do? What kind of chains do you think God cannot break through? Or maybe you thought your problem was so hard that God cannot see through. Because he said, come on, there is room. He said, even though your sins are red like crimson, they shall be as white as wool. But you thought it was cool for you to take your life. He died for you to live, but you failed to appreciate the gift of life. See, do you know that you are God's temple and that God's Spirit dwells in you? If anyone destroys God's temple, God will destroy him too. For God's temple is holy, and you are that temple. So, be not overly wicked, neither be a fool. Why should you die before your time? Prince I be. Peace.